Hey everyone, Tony Dragon here, and I'm about to react to the newest Honest Trailers, Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. Already they're making fun of it right here in the description below. Wishing this trailer was even longer. Then go watch the Ultimate Edition, and it's actually I guess reward. No. But you have to be a Plus member, join their stream service, and you'll get an actual different honest trailer from this one, which I'm glad for because I want to watch the Ultimate Edition on my own. So I'm really hoping this one doesn't I was really hoping this one wasn't spoil anything for me. And also saying, it was such a highly anticipated film until it just turned into a badass Batman movie that was trapped in a mediocre Man of Steel sequel. That's kind of, yeah, that's how a lot of people felt. They saw Batman and thought, this is an awesome Batman movie. And then Superman came in just like, what the hell's Superman doing here? Wonder Woman was great too. I want to save most of my critiques for when I get together with my friends and watch the Ultimate Edition and we talk about it. I will say that even if those extra 30 minutes answer a lot of questions about motivations or the events, I'm still not going to be the biggest fan of this movie. Mainly because the tone was just so depressing that I seriously, halfway through the movie, even my first time watching, I was just sitting there tired and thinking, is it almost done? When can I go home? And I hate when that happens. I hate when I'm sitting there hoping to watch a great movie and all of a sudden my, excitement turned into impatience. It's like, can I go home now? That doesn't happen very often. I will say I love Batman. I love the one scene, that actually portrayed Wonder Woman. People say the first time you see her, there's Wonder Woman. It's like, I say, I saw Wonder Woman when I saw her smile in the middle of that Doomsday fight. When she smiled, that was her saying, this is a fun fight. And that's when I stood up and screamed, that's Wonder Woman. Fuck yeah. Superman, he's just there. And Lois Lane, I have the same question as I had in Man of Steel. Like, why are you here? Again, maybe the Ultimate Edition answers that. Maybe they give her more of a bigger reason to be there. But until I see it, my opinion is going to stand for what it is now. It's going to stay the way it is now for this movie. What do I expect? Well, Honest Trailers is probably going to make fun of all the same jokes we've heard before. How it should have ended brought up some good points as well. Yeah, the whole Superman dying, and hopefully Honest Trailers will bring that up because I have some stuff to say about that. Anyway, let's start the video. Full screen. So, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
From Zack Snyder and his accurately named production company,
An unusual film
that united the world's two biggest superheroes and divided everyone else. Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Get ready for the battle of the century between critics and fans that had the movie's most rabid supporters sending out death threats, while its harshest critics refused to admit that anything about it was cool, even though you'd be lying if you thought this wasn't awesome.
Hey, I admitted that was cool. I told you, I love every moment with Batman.
Ridiculous. Say, Martha! Why did you say that?
That was
Warner
ridiculous.
Brothers needed a surefire mega hit to keep pace with the MCU. Now, they're pairing a screenwriter who once said, Batman vs Superman is where you go when you admit to yourself you've exhausted all possibilities, and a director who once said, Batman could get raped in prison. That could happen in my movie? Really strange choices in retrospect.
Yeah, these guys are not the best mix.
And they delivered. An email
Perfect delivery.
Folder of low-res QuickTime videos. Besides the logos.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Cool new Batman movie. Trapped inside a boring, convoluted Superman sequel. Trapped inside whatever cartoon Lex Luthor is from.
Yeah, yeah. He's way too silly for my liking. Well, I'll get to him later.
The Man of Steel you know and fear has returned. And even he's not sold on the whole Superman gig. Superman is never real. Witness the hero who once stood for truth, justice, and the American way. Stand for brooding, moping, and wondering why he even bothers. As the film's main character has
So
nothing
depressing.
to do but silently look constipated, get horrible pep talks from his parents,
Be anything they need you to be, or be none of it.
suck at his job. Who's that?
You're a reporter.
Used to fight back against his toughest opponent yet, Cable News.
Superman was involved in the planning of this attack.
Damn you, Cable.
Must there be?
This is why I depend on the internet now.
Stop scowling and book an interview. Smile. Go to carpool karaoke and sing that Five for Fighting song. I'm more than a bird. I'm more than a bird. My God, he's still a beefcake. Those abs are so good, you won't even notice how fake those eggs are. Watch Zack Snyder prove
Oh, I didn't notice that, yeah.
that the hero he really wanted to make movies about is this guy. Or at least his weird murdery fanfic version.
Well, to be fair, Batman murdered way before Zack Snyder came up.
Ben Affleck shines as Batman, who's one part CrossFit bro, one part Superman, one part Tony Stark, one part Arkham video game, and one part actual Bat.
But all-time awesome.
Thrill while the world's greatest detective finally gets to do some actual detective work, as the actor we all assumed would be the
Not the
worst
best
part of this
detective
movie
work, though.
is by far the best part of this movie. Tell me, do you bleed? Also, everything Wonder Woman did was really cool. Sorry if that seems kind of tacked on and out of place, but you know, so is she.
Yeah.
I thought she was with you. Of course she's with you. You sent her an email like half an hour ago, remember? Watch The Dark Knight grow to hate Superman for clear, obvious reasons, while Superman grows to hate Batman back because Lex Luthor hired someone to kill a criminal Batman, Brandon, before he put him in prison, so that when Clark Kent refused to cover the local football team and investigated the Gotham Vigilante instead, he would conclude that... Look, I don't have time to explain the whole thing. Can we just roll Lex's plan real quick? Okay, let's see here.
Okay. What?
CIA, let's see, okay, I don't even remember that part. Oh yeah, there it is.
And-
Okay, step 9A, I forgot about that part. Pee in a jar? Man, this is complicated. You don't have to throw everything but the kid... And there's the sink. You've been waiting since you were a kid to see these two icons go toe to toe. Well, keep waiting for 2 f***ing hours through boring congressional hearings.
Let me say at the outset that I'm grateful to our witness.
So much journalism. Why aren't we covering this? And a semester's worth of intro to philosophy lectures.
God is all powerful. He cannot be honored.
To finally get the awesome fight you were promised in the title. That ends after just 8 minutes because their moms have the same name.
Martha.
I know Batman's hung up on his dead parents, but come on.
He has the power to wipe out the entire human race, and if we believe there's even a 1% chance that he is our enemy,
Yeah.
I think that's an absolute certainty.
Having a mom changes none of that motivation, no matter what her name is. You can write all the essays you want, convincing yourself this was brilliant. Then again, dumb is a one-syllable word that covers it pretty well. So suit up for a film that
Yep.
was so highly anticipated, it could never have lived up to the hype, that had to deliver the fight fans have wanted to see on the big screen for decades, address the controversy around Man of Steel, make enough money to compete with Marvel, be a sequel to Man of Steel, and a Batman solo movie, pander to jar of pee enthusiasts, form the Justice League, introduce Wonder Woman, The Flash, Aquaman, Cyborg, Lex Luthor, Parademons, Doomsday, Steppenwolf, the death of Superman? Whose idea was it to cram all this into one movie? They just burned through like 6 movies worth of good material.
Yeah.
But at least Suicide Squad looks pretty cool though, right?
Yeah.
Starring Batman Forever,
Yeah.
Son of Krypton, Lady in the Water,
Oh,
Jeremy's
God.
Iron, Hector Salamanca, Teenage Mutant Abomination Lord of the Rings Cave Troll,
Yeah.
Max Landis, worst product placement ever. What the hell is even happening here? I had to ask like 10 hardcore DC fans, and even some of them Cena, warrior cameo. A Democratic senator from Kentucky? Sure, why not? Tonight, a comedian died in Gotham.
Oh no!
Martha Wayne and Martha Kent. Oh, now I get it. Nope, still dumb.
Yeah.
Fans v Batman v Superman. V critics v other fans.
The executives v
Zack Snyder v expectations. Can't do them all justice.
Yeah, someone's gonna hate the movie. Someone's gonna overly love the
Let him die in a
movie.
tornado, remember? Wish this honest trailer was even longer? Well, then click the box on the left to watch the Batman v Superman honest trailer. Ultimate
Even though
Edition.
yeah, exactly, right there.
Then the fight between Batman and Superman. It's uncut and uncensored, filled with even more jokes and rants we tacked on to get you to watch it twice, just like BBS did.
Yeah.
And don't forget, starting
People.
this Thursday, we will be broadcasting live from San Diego Comic-Con for Screen Junkie Central, featuring celebrity editions of all your favorite SJ shows that you truly will not want to miss. So click the box on the right to register and watch for free. In Mother Russia, Pokemon catches you. Pokemon Go is Skynet. You rusty potato, I will stab you with a moldy spoon. I am Sporadicus. Prepare to suckle from the teat of defeat.
Stop, wait. Yeah, I just stopped the video to read what's going on here. This is gonna kill me in editing, but I need to know. Well, is this spoilers for Ultimate Edition? Because I did hear about the whole hiring people to kill people with the Bat brand. That's gonna be in the Ultimate Edition. Some people who were trying to defend the movie spoiled that for everyone in the comment section of some certain videos. I'm just like, motherfuckers. Not everyone saw the movie like you did. If you want to defend it, fine, but don't spoil it for other people. Find out Superman and Batman's secret identities. Learn Lois Lane's advocate interview at Rebel General. Out CIA operative Jimmy Olsen to get the General to capture Lois Lane and ensure Superman's arrival. I like how Jimmy Olsen is in parentheses. Like even though it was confirmed Jimmy Olsen, people don't want to believe that they would just throw away a character, like that. Especially a character so big in the comic book universe. Murder the rebels and burn the bodies. Superman can be blamed. If anything is left behind, I'm screwed. Yeah, like the bullets. That's I'm assuming was what it is. Just that one bullet is like it's fancy. It's like so it had to be someone rich and powerful. Lex Luthor. First of all, why would you make your bullets fancy? Why do you need fancy bullets? That's just dumb. But now it makes sense. I've been spoiled on this now, I suppose. Damn it. Burning the bodies, because that didn't happen in the original cut. So I'm thinking, why do people think Superman killed them? Like, okay, so that happened. I'm hoping they actually do give us a scene of how Lex Luthor found out who Superman and Batman was. Who they were. Because Superman, maybe I can believe, but Batman? How would you find out Batman's secret identity? Like, Lex Luthor is smart, but this version of Lex Luthor doesn't seem that smart. Let me see. Bribe cursed African villager to give false testimony to Congress, so they will call Superman to testify. Okay. Again, I'm hoping there's a scene that shows that, and we're just not assuming she was paid off. Gather information on metahumans. Make sure to give each one a superhero name and a comic book logo design. Yeah, that was... Here's the thing. The emails... I'll talk about after the video. Ask Congress for an import license to acquire a huge kryptonite rock so I can make a weapon in exchange for access to General Zod's body. Don't forget, creepily feed a confidant a Jolly Rancher. Batman will steal his kryptonite later to kill Superman. Is this part of my plan? Yeah, is this part of your plan? Remove General Zod's fingerprints with a kryptonite scalpel. Hire inmates to kill criminals in jail with the Batman brand. This will totally piss Clark Kent off if he investigates this instead of covering the football game. Hoping he doesn't do his job. As Superman never does his job. Mail photos and newspaper clippings to Clark Kent with crazy writing. Intercept disability checks of former Wayne Corp employee. Okay, mail the check back to Bruce Wayne with crazy writing. This will totally piss Bruce off to invite Bruce. Jesus fucking Christ. Invite Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent to the same charity event. Introduce them to each other. Make it as awkward as possible. Yeah, he did do that. Give disgruntled Wayne Corp employee a lead-lined wheelchair. Okay. Pee in a jar. Blow up the Capitol building with Superman present. Is Superman? I'm still laughing at the whole pee in a jar. Now I'm just imagining Lex Luthor. Not this Lex Luthor. Now I'm imagining the bald Lex Luthor we've had in the animated series before. Now I'm imagining, would he ever pee in a jar? Oh, blow up the Capitol building. If Superman hears the bomb or somehow stops the explosion, I'm screwed. Yeah, because, it's lead lined, so he can't X-ray it, but, like, it still has some moving parts, right, for it to be a bomb. I don't know how to make a bomb, I shouldn't know how to make a bomb. But wouldn't Superman with the super hearing hear some kind of weird mechanical noise coming from the chair when it's not moving at all? If the electronic wheelchair actually makes noise by itself anyway, I don't know. Assume that this will push Batman over the edge. Yeah, use stolen Zod fingerprints to access crashed Kryptonian spaceship. Combine DNA with Zod's dead body to create deformity. Possible names: Doomsday. Kidnap Superman's mom. Reveal to Lois Lane that I'm an evil genius. Hopefully she dies or something. No, she doesn't. Well, wait, but then... Yeah, like... You would hope she would die... So you push her off the building, but you do that in hopes that she's saved by Superman. So were you hoping she would die sometime after Doomsday was released? Because she would go to court and say Lex Luthor is the evil mastermind. Blackmail Superman into fighting Batman. This negates earlier work to turn Clark Kent against Batman. Don't worry about it. Like, all that work for nothing. Just... You didn't have to do anything, to make Clark Kent hate Batman. Just kidnap his mom at one point and just say, hey, Superman, go kill Batman. Instead of going through all that work. Hopefully Batman kills Superman. If Batman doesn't kill Superman, hopefully Doomsday kills Superman. Sit back and run the company until Daddy comes back. Yeah, because this is supposedly Lex Jr. I don't believe you. Until I see it in movie form, I will say this was supposed to be your interpretation of Lex Luthor. If Superman survives, I'm screwed. If Lois Lane survives, I'm screwed. If Doomsday survives, I'm screwed, and so is the planet. Exactly. Okay, let's keep going.
To sink into your evil plan?
Wait, shit.
Think into your evil plan?
Okay. Alright, two more. If any one thing in this impossibly intricate plan over which I have almost no control over, anyone's actions goes wrong, I am screwed. Don't forget the Jolly Ranchers. Those are important. Everyone loves Jolly Ranchers. Alright, let's go. Yeah, they burned through, again, 6 whole movies. It could have been done by themselves. Like, they rush jobbed it. And really just trying to catch up to Marvel. Like, we need to get Justice League as fast as we can. And let me see. There are some things like, the Doomsday looks way too much like, one of the trolls from Lord of the Rings. That is not Doomsday. Batman is the best one so far. Batman Forever. Yeah, I really do enjoy Batman. Ben Affleck as Batman in this one. He's a great. At least he's a great Dark Knight Returns Batman. That's what I want to say. Yeah, like again, Wonder Woman again, she's great. You know, I didn't fully enjoy her character being there until I saw her smile in the middle of the fight with Doomsday. Because, you know, at that point I wasn't seeing much of what made Wonder Woman such a great character. I was just seeing, you know, just Wonder Woman trying to blend into the crowd. You know, but as soon as I saw her enjoying that fight, I'm just screaming, just like, that's Wonder Woman right there. Like, okay, there's a lot to go about with this trailer, with this video. I brought all the points that I want to talk about, but that's gonna take forever. I'll wait for, you know, Ultimate Edition to come out. I'll watch it with my friends, and we'll talk about it there. Yeah, right now they're spoiling me. There's certain scenes with the Ultimate Edition on this trailer. Hopefully they release that, you know, to everyone on YouTube, because I kind of want to watch that, but I'm not sure about joining this whole Plus program. I normally try to avoid joining any sort of program that requires you know, some kind of fee. I don't know, it's just kind of a pet peeve of mine. You know, not everyone's gonna have the money to spend to do that. And okay, I will say this, the Martha thing. Where do I begin with this one? Yes, I understand where everyone who's defending it is coming from. He sees Superman as a human being now. He sees him on equal footing. Batman realizes this is just a guy. He has parents, he has loved ones who care about him, and he cares about these people just as much as Batman would probably care about his family. And now that equal footing to stand on, you know, they can work together. However, one, you have to admit, the execution of that realization is ridiculous as hell. Having Batman stand over him, constantly screaming, "Why did you say that name? Why did you say that name?" is kind of hilarious in itself. First time I watched it, I immediately understood what was going on, but I was still laughing my ass off because it was such a ridiculously portrayed scene. And also, but secondly, and this is the one that really irks me the most, is as soon as that scene happened, Batman immediately considers Superman his friend. Okay. One, Batman would not immediately consider Superman his friend just because they have moms who share the same name. No one would just be friends because of that reason. That's just dumb. Secondly, he would not immediately start trusting Superman to not be a threat. He would still view him as a possible threat. As he stated before, if there's even a 1% chance, Superman himself may not go out destroying things, but he might be tricked or manipulated into destroying things. Because Superman has shown that could happen before in the animated series, in the comic books. Even if it can happen, we need to be prepared for it. And third, it's connected to the second one in the sense that all of a sudden during the funeral, Batman feeling guilty and saying, "I failed him in life." It was just like, no, you were right to question him. You know, and if anything, Superman would have still gone after you, even if you weren't prepared with the kryptonite, because his mom would have been kidnapped and Lex Luthor would have told him, "Go kill the Batman." You know, and seeing as he knew who Batman being Bruce Wayne, because, you know, X-ray vision, stuff like that, You can just say it's like, okay, well, then he just goes and breaks into Wayne Manor when Bruce Wayne is unprepared. You know, so Batman was lucky that he was prepared for a fight at that very time. And, you know, also, killing Superman like that was such a waste because we didn't get a chance to see, you know, the rest of the Justice League mourn for Superman. We didn't have any we didn't have any time to actually grow to like the Superman or care about him. His death was mainly to make everyone feel guilty. It was just like, you didn't like him the first time you met him, and now he's dead. Take that, America. Take that, world. Just like, the hell? I'll go further into that when I talk about the Ultimate Edition, because I'll definitely have a lot to say there. Lex Luthor, my issue with that one. This is another big one I want to say before I end this off. Lex Luthor, okay. If I took the name Lex Luthor off this character, I would like him. I would. He would be a fun, wacky villain. I wouldn't see him as, you know, silly or stupid or anything like that. But because you put Lex Luthor's name on it, on this character, I have expectations. And those expectations were not only not met, they were severely below average. Like, if you told me this kind of character that he was playing was Toymaker, I'd be like, okay, I can see that. Toymaker has shown signs of this sort of eccentricity before, you know, but he's still resourceful and, you know, create these giant machinations that can, you know, actually be a threat. But not Lex Luthor. I would never associate Lex Luthor with someone who would shove a Jolly Rancher into someone's mouth in order to get something. That is not Lex Luthor. And do not tell me, oh, it's just their interpretation of how their Lex Luthor would be. No. Because one, even if it wasn't Lex Luthor, no one in their right fucking mind would work with this guy. They would look at this, they would immediately, as soon as someone shoved a Jolly Rancher in my mouth, I'd be like, the fuck? No, I'm not helping you. No. Bye. You're right by yourself. So long, fucking loon. You know? And I'm just the average Joe. I'm not a senator. I'm not a politician. I'm not a businessman. And I would expect those people to at least, you know, have more intelligence into what would happen to them and their, you know, their interest if they work with someone this crazy. You know? It's common freaking sense. I can understand how you would be able to tell mercenaries what to do and then actually use them in a tactical way. You know, there's such a thing as mad genius. I can understand that, and he can just buy them off, and they'll just say, "I don't care how crazy you are, as long as you pay me, I'll do the job." But suspension of disbelief can only go so far, and when you're trying to give me this, you know, true to life and grounded story of how these superheroes will be portrayed in, you know, modern society with all the politics and stuff like that, you know, my suspension of disbelief is much lower because now I'm expecting, you know, many aspects to be within a realistic range of our rules and laws and how they would function around these new revelations of Batman, Superman, Doomsday. And Lex Luthor would not have gotten away with many of the things that he did in our day. again, money can only take him so far. He needs to show some level of sanity if anyone's gonna actually, work with the guy. But yeah, I have more to say and talk about, but I'll wait for Ultimate Edition. Let's see if that answers most of my questions. I mean, it kind of did with this list that they brought up right now. Some of them I didn't know about, so I was, I guess, a bit spoiled. That sucks. I was hoping that wouldn't be, since this is supposedly different from their Ultimate Edition Honest trailer. But I was spoiled either way. I'm not gonna complain now. But yeah. I'm gonna hopefully get the movie sometime this weekend. So look forward to a review of the 3-hour fest of Batman vs. Superman Ultimate Edition. So, and yeah, that's gonna be a long talk. I'd be surprised. No, I wouldn't even be surprised if our talk could go as long as the movie. It's gonna be an extravaganza. So much fun. Oh man. So anyway, until the next Honest trailer, whatever that may be. Again, it's gonna be an Honest trailer about a movie I've seen before, because I want something to talk about, and not just watch the trailer, Honest trailer, and then just leave. Because that's not fair to them. I need to bring in some of my own opinion, my own commentary. So, next Honest trailer they do about a movie I've seen, I'll be there. So, until then, I'm Tony Dragon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.